I saw him, a man, late 50s,
What's with your
balding,
eyes, bro?
teeth raw.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel where I do reaction videos, and this one is horror on a scale like working places and stuff. From one or two from TikTok and one story time one from on YouTube. And if you would like to check that out yourself, the links is in the description. So let's get into the video. Alright, this video is from Dread on TikTok. Let's get into it.
You and the person you tag have been hired by KFC to join the night shift at the new experimental branch, KFC 47, located in the middle of State Road 301, with no neighbors, no gas stations, no signal. A completely isolated restaurant designed to test a new automated system. Upon arrival...
Whoa. That's scary. What do you mean no Wi-Fi and... That's crazy.
A man in a flawless uniform with a rigid smile greets you. He hands you a yellowed contract and a folder containing the night shift internal rules. The contract is brief. Shift from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. The pay is high, $90 per hour. You only need to complete the shift and follow the rules. 1. If you hear someone knocking on the door after 11, do not open it, even if they claim to be your replacement. All they want is to take your bodies. 2. If the printer produces a ticket with no name, do not touch it. Wait for it to turn off by itself. If it prints again, you are no longer alone on the shift. 3. If you see someone in the same uniform working alongside you, follow their pace. Do not speak. Do not look at them directly. They will disappear when the order is complete. 4. If the refrigerator opens by itself, do not approach it. Only say out loud, "Nothing is missing. Everything is served." It will close again on its own, but if you decide to get closer, you will be trapped forever. 5.
That's insane. For $90 an hour? What if you make it out? You want to do it a second time? What if you don't make it out? Because it sounds like you might even pass the first one. The replacement, my replacement for sure.
At the end of your shift, mark your exit exactly. If the system prints only one ticket, it means the other person cannot leave yet. They still have pending work. Congratulations, you...
If the other person cannot leave yet, but I assume not supposed to be on the shift, that means it has somebody else that is not human on the shift. And if I can't leave because them didn't finish the shift and not leave, I mean I stick there. I don't even get to spend the money I make the night. That's crazy. I can't do it. Nope. Nope. That is eternal. All that for chicken, the God chicken? Nah. You got no chicken.
Hey you, congratulations. You've been chosen as a night shift guard in the Secret Apple Laboratory. You can bring the person you tag in this video. The laboratory is far from any civilization, surrounded by the endless forests of the Siberian taiga. There is no way to communicate. You will be completely alone. Or maybe not. The pay is $100 per hour. Don't get distracted. Just follow the protocol. 1. If you hear an iPhone ringing in the hallway, do not answer. The voice will be yours, begging for help. If you do, someone will take your place. 2. If 3 MacBooks turn on by themselves and display the same text, death is imminent. Do not read it out loud, or you won't see the sunrise. 3. At 2:12 a.m., you may hear noises in room 13. Do not enter. Those who work there do not want to be seen. 4. If you hear someone whisper your name, do not look back. What is calling you has no face, but it will want yours. 5. If all the laboratory screens turn on at the same time, showing 3:33 a.m., run as far as you can. If you stay, there will be no trace of you left. Hey you,
That's crazy. Don't read it out loud. You'll be replaced. Do not enter the room when you hear people in that room or whatever noise they hear in that room. They do not want to be seen working. What are you iPhone users really? What are the iPhone company really even into? Damn. Oh, look, I see one here. But I think it's Tesla. I see it here. Let's go into this Tesla one.
Congratulations. You and the person you tag have been selected to join Tesla's most restricted innovation program, Project HAL07. No entries recorded, no exits confirmed. The contract is signed without names, only with a fingerprint. And at the end of the document, a single phrase reads, "Energy is not created, it is transferred. Payment, $2,000 per night, delivered in cash."
What? $2,000 per night delivered in cash? I mean, $2,000 I'm making now one because I don't think I'll do it a second time, but let me see what's going on here.
No receipts. Your first shift begins at 11 p.m. and ends at 5 a.m. Your only task, supervise line 4, where the cars assemble themselves. 1. If you hear metallic footsteps...
Wait, the car assemble themselves. We know it's all AI doing everything at this point. Why am I there? $2,000 a night.
behind you, do not turn around. No employee is authorized to enter the area during your shift. And the drones, don't walk. 2. If one of the machines starts moving before the power is activated, do not approach it. Disconnect the panel and repeat 3 times. The circuit still breathes. 3. At 2:17 a.m.
I'll repeat that 3 times. If a machine comes by itself. But I even remember that. It's crazy.
The camera will display a figure standing among the cars. Do not try to look at it directly. Only check the peripheral monitors. Those who try to focus on it get trapped between the cameras. 4. If you see an employee wearing a silver mask, do not speak to them. They don't belong to your shift. They only appear when something has awakened. 5. If the clock...
What? If I somebody has a silver mask, appear on my shift, do not speak to them. They only appear because something else is there, appear. So then it's two of these people. I'm done. I done. I am not working those shifts. That's crazy.
Shows 0 for 44, and the red lights begin to flicker. Leave line 4 and enter the maintenance elevator. Never take the main one. It goes deeper to where the prototypes keep assembling with human parts. Congratulations. What? You and the person you tag.
What? Human parts? I see only human day. What human parts are they using? Previous security guards? Previous security guards? Nope. Y'all can have that one. No working them shift. That's crazy. This one is 2 true horror stories, and it's from 1C Entertainment. Let's take a look at it.
Hi, I'm Eric. For the sake of the story, I'll be keeping my family's names private. So my brother will be called Ken, and my cousin will be called Damien. This happened about 6 years ago. It was a cold December evening in 2019 when my family and I visited our local McDonald's. I was 12 years old at the time, my brother Ken was 10, and our cousin Damien was 14. We had all been looking forward to a simple evening of food and playtime. As we walked in, we started ordering food, but our attention was quickly pulled aside. A large, muscular man was shouting angrily at a woman, his voice carrying through the glass. Suddenly, I saw him grab my mom's hand. My heart jumped, and I shouted at the guy to
grab my mother hand. Grab my mother hand.
shut up. But my aunt quickly gave me a sharp look, silently telling me not to get involved. And honestly, I thank her for that because
not get involved?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Things could have gotten much worse. Inside, my aunt kept paying for the food. Ken turned to me and asked, "Man, what's going on?" I whispered back, "I don't know. Let's just focus on the positives." Damien looked pale, scared, and I tried to reassure him with a smile. "Don't worry. Things will get better. I promise." We hugged each other, holding on, as the woman and the man stormed into the restaurant. That's when things completely spiraled. The woman screamed.
I thought you said it was his mama. He pretending it's his mama. Oh, I hear wrong.
The man roared back, calling her a lying bitch. Dozens of customers froze. Parents, kids, families, all staring in shock as the fight escalated.
I hear
A
mom.
female
I hear mom.
employee stepped forward and snapped,
"Get out now, or I'm calling the police."
The
Just call the
atmosphere was
police.
heavy with fear. My aunt leaned toward me and whispered again to stay out of it, so we tried to eat quietly, though our hands were shaking. The playground in the corner, once exciting, suddenly meant nothing. Ken and Damien kept saying,
"The cops are coming."
like it was the only thing keeping them calm, but the truth was far darker. I excused myself to check on my mom, and that's when I saw something I'll never forget. The man had calmed down. He stood talking with a friend, a rough-looking guy with his girlfriend by his side, and then I noticed it. 3 shotguns, tucked into the man's back, hidden under his...
It's how he had the 3 shotguns. My man had 3 shotguns tucked in his back. They're just holding on there like the gravity works with these things. Or maybe am I wrong? He had something holding up in the back of his shirt. And look how bulky it is, like no one has noticed it. Only him, the kid noticed it. For real. Come on, man. Gotta do better than that.
jacket. My blood ran cold. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I just forced myself to walk away, praying he hadn't seen me notice. Back at the playground, I sat in silence, my mind spinning, trying to process what I had just seen. Moments later, the police arrived. They questioned the woman, and they spoke to my mom. We soon left the restaurant, still shaken and talking about what happened. But it wasn't over. As we drove away, we saw flashing lights at a nearby gas station. The man and his friends were in handcuffs, being pushed against a squad car. That's when my mom explained what really happened. The man had tried to snatch the woman's purse. When she resisted, he slapped her. She gave her statement to the police, and we drove home, grateful it was finally over. Seeing that man in cuffs gave us closure, but it also left me with a memory I'll never forget. Now, at 17, I still look back on that night. The night a normal trip to McDonald's turned into something I'll carry with me forever.
I mean, I've seen a lot more things to make my life a little more traumatizing, but probably how young he was as a kid, so probably the most traumatizing thing he had seen until he reached that age, and unless he had nothing else traumatizing beyond that.
My name is Chen, and I'm 15 years old. This happened when I was 10. Back then, I lived in a small town in Manitoba, Canada. After this night, my family moved to Portage La...
Let's just stop right here. A lot of people remember anything at the age of 10. I can't even remember things at the age of 10. I'm being real. What I was doing at the age of 10, probably playing outside in dirt or something, or grass or something, riding a bike or something. I don't know how my memories would be. I even know if I was 10.
Prairie. For some context, I loved volleyball. Even though I wasn't very good at it, I wanted to play. I remember begging my parents to register me for after-school volleyball, but I would always chicken out. Now, onto the story. It was a Sunday night. My parents were at a gender reveal party, and my brother and I decided not to go since they said it would be boring for us. After playing with my neighbor, I went back inside and into the room I shared with my brother. I started tossing around the volleyball my parents had bought me. I was knocking things over, but luckily nothing broke, or I would have been in big trouble. I kept practicing, setting the ball into the air. At one point, I purposely hit the attic door. It didn't even have a handle to pull it down. But being the mischievous kid I was, curiosity got the better of me. I went to the garage and asked my brother to help me carry a ladder upstairs.
I don't know why the camera cut off. It stopped recording. Let's continue.
Got the better of me. I went to the garage and asked my brother to help me carry a ladder upstairs. He didn't ask questions, just helped me. Before climbing up, I grabbed one of those sticky hand toys I had from trick-or-treating.
I used to love
I
playing with
climbed
that.
the ladder, slapped the sticky hand onto the attic door, and tugged until it came down. Then I climbed into the attic. It was pitch dark. I struggled to see. All I could make out was a couch, some food scattered across the floor, and an old bathtub we had left up there years ago, still holding dirty water. And then I saw him, a man, late 50s,
What's with your
balding,
eyes, bro?
teeth rotting, smelling like he hadn't showered in weeks. I froze and then let out a massive scream. As I scrambled back toward the ladder, he lunged at me. I was only 4 steps from the bottom, but I didn't wait. I jumped. I yelled at my brother to run, and without any explanation, we bolted to our neighbor's house. We banged on their door until they opened. Shaking, we told them everything. They called the police. When officers went back to search the attic, the man was gone.
Obvious.
Our neighbor
I wasn't
also called our
staying.
parents, and they rushed home immediately. Before the police left, they asked me for a description. I gave them every detail I could, but that was it. That night was the last time I ever saw him, and I'm still recovering from it.
It's more traumatizing little videos that, well, kids going through traumatized in their life at the minors things, but I understood that would be traumatizing. It was in your house, in your attic, probably still there. Just relocate somewhere else that you're not using every day. It's crazy. Well, that is all, guys. If you like seeing videos like these or my reaction videos and stuff, and you would like to see a video feature on the channel, tag me on Twitter. I'll try and get to it as soon as I can. You can comment to the bottom of the video, tell me what you think, hit a thumbs up, hit a like, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.